Enigma unveiled: the monk's quest for the king's palace. A king was born in Japan. Outside the king's village there lived a monk for many days. He used to stay under a tree. He was an amazing monk. Great was his dignity and glory. Great was his radiance. Great was his light. Great was the fragrance in his life. The king was also drawn towards this attraction and gradually approached him. He saw him lying there for many days. He went to his feet several times and sat down. His influence kept increasing on the king, and one day he said to him, "Wouldn't it be good to leave this tree and come with me to the palace?" The monk replied, "Whatever the mind desires, it can go there." The king was a little surprised. He felt a push to his respect of so many days. He had thought that the monk would say, "Palace? We are monks. What would we do in the palace?" This is the language of the bound monk. If he has learned renunciation, then this is the answer that will come. We are monks. What does the palace mean to us? We sleep on the floor. We eat simple food. The king started to doubt the monk, but since he had invited him, he could not take it back. He had to take the monk with him. The king made all the arrangements for him, just like his own. The monk started enjoying living there as well. He was given grand thrones to sit on, and he slept on them. Luxurious beds were prepared for him, and he slept on them. He was served delicious meals, and he ate them. The king no longer had any doubt. He was convinced. The king thought, "What kind of monk is this? He never said even once that we cannot sleep on these beds. We only sleep on the floor. He never said even once that we cannot eat such luxurious food. We only eat simple food." The king started facing difficulties in his own living. Only a few days passed, and he said to the monk, "Forgive me. I have a doubt in my mind." The monk said, "Now what happened?" "That happened on that very day." "Still, tell me, what is the doubt?" The king said, "The doubt is how you are a monk, and what is the difference between me being worldly and you being a monk?" The monk said, "If you want to see the difference, come with me outside the village." The king said, "I just want to know. Doubt has troubled my mind. Even my sleep has been disturbed. You were under the tree, and it was good. I had respect in my heart, and now you are in the palace, and my respect has gone away." The monk took the king outside the village. When they crossed the river, which was on the boundary of the village, they turned in that direction. The king said, "Now speak." The monk said, "Then let's walk a little further." The sun started to rise. It became afternoon. The sun was up. The king said, "Now tell me, now we have come a long way." The point is that now we are not going back. We are only going forward. "Will you come with me?" said the monk. The king said, "How can I go? I have my family behind me. I have my wife. I have my kingdom." The monk said, "If you want to see the difference, then see, we are going forward, and we have nothing behind us. And when we were in your palace, we were in your palace, and your palace was not within us. Hence now we depart." Now the king grabbed his feet, his delusion shattered, his doubt vanished. He said, "Forgive me. I'll regret it for life. Let's return." The monk replied, "I can still go back, but doubt will return." He said, "What does it matter to us? Don't go there. Let's go back. But your doubt will come back by showing mercy on you. Now I'll go straight." His words were memorable. He said, "By showing mercy on you. Now I'll go straight." My compassion tells me, let me go straight. The essence of this story is that it does not matter to a real saint or a real monk whether he lives in a jungle or in a palace, whether he sleeps on bare road or on luxurious mattresses, whether he eats luxurious feasts or normal food. Yes, it may matter to fake monks or fake saints. It does not matter to real saints or monks. It is because nothing goes inside their consciousness. We should remember we are not this body. We are not this mind. We are Shuddha Chaitanya, that is, pure consciousness. Once we separate themselves from these material things, nothing touches us or nothing touches them, as pure consciousness is never touched by anything and is always unaffected. Om.